Welcome down the wire. Today in Backpage News, a New Jersey home was vandalized with pepperoni. Also, passengers of a Tesla were left screaming after detecting ghosts. A marathon runner in China was disqualified for chain smoking. Plus, there was a second gay sex tape filmed in the Capitol. In today's show, we're joined by comedians Marc, Sinagoga, and Kerby Darius. Let's get into it. Your videos are doing well.
Yes.
You're doing well online.
Tell me.
We're starting to have a couple videos pop off, go viral. I gotta ask, dude, because hate comments that we get.
Oh, fuck.
I gotta understand how you, because like some of the shit people tell me, like, bro,
read me one.
No one likes you, you British cigarette.
British cigarette, nice. That's a nice way of getting around that one.
Are you sure you're not gay?
Hilarious.
That's actually a text from my mom. I'd rather watch 9/11 compilation videos and the classic, not everyone needs a podcast, bro.
True.
Yeah. So how do you
I don't know, man. There's some, like, I try not to read them, but there's, like, you know, when a video
read them. This is just shit people tell me, and then I write it down after.
Oh, it's hilarious. when I see it, man, I get, like, fired up sometimes. Like, sometimes they'll just say the right thing that really pisses me off, and I'm like, I gotta fucking answer this one. And I'll try my best to answer one that's, like, funny and also getting back at them and, like, shitting on them as well. Like, I'll go through their profile. I'll zoom in on their profile pic, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a dangerous game.
And then I load them up, and then usually everyone then likes my comment more than theirs. You know what I mean?
It's just when they start coming in, like, they'll always beat you, dude.
I know.
They just come in way quicker.
Well, they soak your time, you know what I mean? So a lot of times, bro, I just don't even read it. I like every comment, and that's about it. You know what I mean? I interact with a few, and then otherwise, because you just fucking, your whole week could be gone from some idiot who's just like, you know, his profile picture is him with a gun hunting, and meanwhile it's some fat chick in Utah. Like, you have no idea. You know what I mean? So
looks like you, just like the same.
Exactly.
It's just like deep fake.
You fucking piece of shit.
You know, you have no idea, dude.
How about you, Kerby? You get any of that?
Oh, I wish I had comments, period, on my post. I get shit.
You're waiting.
That's your fault, though, bro. You're private.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not private. This is no post.
Oh, you just don't
post?
post.
Because when I post shit, nobody comments anyway. So it's like, fuck it.
Like, you wish you got a hate comment.
Yeah,
just one time someone call me the
N-word. We can make that happen.
We can make that happen.
Yeah, I could write a few things tonight if you want. Just get you all fired up.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't get none of that shit.
That'd be hilarious.
Well, Marc, Kerby. Sorry, what's your last name again?
Darius.
Yeah. Got to have you guys on the show. Long time coming, bro. It's been a minute.
Long time.
Glad to have you back. A few years now, 2021.
2021.
Yeah, lots changed.
Pre-pandemic? No,
that was
mid-pandemic.
Mid-pan. Yeah.
It was mid-pan. That's right. Yeah.
Fuck, lots happened. You're a dad now, dude.
I'm a dad now.
That's crazy, bro.
It is crazy. I can't even believe it myself.
Okay, this is another thing I got to ask.
Yeah.
Because we've talked about this. I find it a little weird when you talk to, you know, married couples trying to have kids. And when you ask them what's going on, they're like, yeah, we're trying to have kids. Because the way I look at it, it just means like, oh, you guys are fucking. And then now I just start thinking about what that would look like. And then I just kind of like Charlie Brown, like can't even like listen to the rest.
Right.
It's like, why do you, isn't that not weird? Because you always tell your family that too. Like your parents are asking like, yeah, we're trying. It's like, that's, but no one ever finds it weird.
Because honestly, a lot of people just go, oh, don't you just fuck and then it's done? And it's like, no. Like,
really?
So many times it doesn't take, or the timing's off. Not like with your fucking thrusts, but like, you know what I mean? Like the timing of egg and sperm shit. Like there's just so much on the... Yeah, if they've been on birth control for a long time or whatever, like that could mess up cycles and all this. And like, so you got to find out cycles. And then there's like a 3-day window where you got to fuck like nonstop as much as possible.
Wow. To
try and hit the target.
So if you have like a unexpected like accident teenage pregnancy, that's
phenomenal.
Like that's actually really, odds are not in your favor. I thought it was just you decide you have a baby.
That's what, whenever I heard people say they trying to have a baby, I just, in my head, you're not fucking enough. And if you fuck enough, you're gonna get pregnant.
Yo, dude,
like if you got a plan, all right, we're gonna have sex on December 28th at 3 p.m.
9
you're
months
not
later,
fucking enough. Yeah, if
bro.
you fuck enough, you're gonna.
September 28th, you're gonna have a kid.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna end up having a baby.
Dude, I wish it was like that, bro. It takes a long time. Like people, like everyone I know is like, what? I don't understand, because we were trying for like 6 months, and.
Damn.
Like, dude, some of my buddies dropped like
fucking,
40, 50 grand. Fucking a lot of fucking. It's the most fucking I've done in my life, and now I'm on like a 2-year drought, so that's enough. Legit, I'm on like an 18-month drought. So, yeah. So, I don't even know how to say it. My wife's just like in repair mode. You know what I'm saying? She's kind of like the Ottawa LRT, bro. Just never gonna be done. Just fucking.
Dude.
just like Eglinton. But
just Montreal construction.
Just construction all day, bro. The bridge is out. So it's pretty wild.
Dude, okay. I love that reaction.
That
is only like that is only like a black people reaction. I find when someone says something like offside, you look to see who else heard it.
I'm the only one who's hearing this nigga.
Yo, that's wild.
I only started to make a lot of like black friends once I moved to Ottawa because I came from like a suburb in Burlington, so
nice.
just all white people. Now like I was like 90% white friends back home. Now it's flipped since I moved here.
Nice.
And now I notice some things kind of change. Yeah, things are changing. Like whenever I find something really funny, I leave the room. That's just a new thing that happens
That's
now
hilarious,
to me.
bro.
You picked that up that fast?
I swear to God, it literally happened to me.
He does the jog down the
You
street.
got a 2.7 increase in black friends, and now you just picking up on traits.
It was just so exponential that I just picked up on a lot.
Did you
of things.
practice at home by yourself?
For like 2 months,
okay.
and then
You're like, Dad, tell me a funny
Just
joke.
ran away. That's a little too awkward. I ran away too fast.
Yeah. You gotta get the timing, bro. That's
the clap
fucking
too as I walk away.
Yeah. That's fucking funny, dude.
But yeah, dude. You're a New York comic, right?
I was based in New York.
You're based in New York. So you're Toronto now?
Yeah, I'm in Toronto for right now.
Since when?
I moved back in October.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
Word. We just were in New York.
Word.
You guys are weird, bro. New Yorkers. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I guess you don't claim New Yorkers.
Well, I live there, so but I won't claim to be in New York.
Okay.
I only lived there for a little bit, but
It's
they're interesting people, but they're cool, man.
Yeah.
New Yorkers are just real. That's what
it's a cool spot.
If they're weird, you're not used to being real.
Maybe they just don't like me.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
I find like to meet a real New Yorker, when you go to New York, there's not that many. Like it's harder to find a real New Yorker than tourists or people who have moved there. Do you know what I'm saying?
I was also staying in Times Square, so. It
So
was
the real New Yorkers are places where you're not.
You're not going.
Yeah. Where you're not going to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that.
That's hilarious.
East New York, Brownsville.
This guy was just seeing
Flatbush.
He was just seeing Koreans with fucking selfie cam sticks.
Yeah.
He's like, fucking New Yorkers are
fucking
weird,
New
bro.
York. This is New York?
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Nigga, go to Harlem. That's a part of Manhattan you want to go to for real New Yorkers, all right?
That's funny.
A lot of people walking out on rooms there. Just.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're gonna get into the show here. Basically, what we do here, you're a little familiar with the Backpage News. You've been on the show, but I'm sure you're not familiar. Audience members watching for the first time. Basically, what our Backpage News is we find just the weirdest, most obscure, ridiculous, just funny news stories happen around the globe. Shout out to Coleman. He sources a lot of these. In-house journalist over here. You gonna say something? Nope. Lean into the mic. Didn't say anything. All right.
Hi.
There you go.
Hi.
So first things first. First story we got here reads: New Jersey house vandalized with pepperoni. In quotes. As an Italian, it hurts the heart.
Yeah. What the fuck? You wasting all that pepperoni, dude?
Literally, dude. That was what they said.
Why?
They used like a log of pepperoni, which
you
don't see too often. And they just cut it up in chunks and then threw it. You could kind of play. There's a video at the top
let me
there.
see this.
So they just left chunks of pepperoni all on this woman's porch. Some of it they left on her car.
Where is this?
New Jersey.
Classic.
And then they interviewed her and she's like, what the hell is going on? She kind of thought it was funny. She's laughing throughout the whole interview. But the amount of investigative journalism that went into this piece, because then after this, she was concerned that the pepperoni was going to stain the paint on her car. So then they went to an auto body shop, interviewed a guy there, and he was like, nah, like it could happen, but it's got to be on there for a while. And then they went to a pizza parlor to ask about the type of pepperoni they use. And he's like, it's not your typical like pizza pepperoni, but it's definitely in the salami family, is what he said, trying to like get down to the root of what type of pepperoni.
Tell me
Is
when
that
you
like a special like mob message?
Maybe.
Ooh.
Like, get the fuck out of my neighborhood type shit.
Yeah,
that I'm supposed to be aware of. If I wake up with ravioli on my car, I should be like, oh shit, I gotta move out this neighborhood.
That means to get the fuck out.
I picture like it's, they didn't have eggs. And he's like, get the expired salami in the basement. You know what I mean? And they just started breaking it and fucking
I just think, dude, it just feels lazy, bro. As a prank, like it's not even cut up proper. They're all different sized chunks.
Yeah.
Like slice it up nice and fucking
They should have put the slices on the windshield and covered the whole thing.
Dude.
That would have been a good idea.
That's good. I was also thinking like not even the best, Italian dish to use to like vandalize a house.
Oh yeah, buddy. Eggplant parmesan, you fuck their windows up for life.
That's what I'm thinking.
Cheesy grease, fucking mushed vegetables. That's a mess.
I was
dude.
even thinking like you said egging instead of egging, just meatballing.
Yeah, meatballing would
Just
be another
You
one.
know what I mean?
Just pegging people in the head.
Dude,
with
straight up,
bones and
straight up.
shit.
You know, like you heard of like I've seen people like
Fucking
get
Italian
their houses
hate crimes
TP'd
and
with
shit.
toilet paper, just
Mm.
getting them spaghettied. Just noodles
Spaghetti.
everywhere.
It's
yeah.
got to be like cooked though. So
Oh
like,
yeah, so it
drapes.
hangs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, one time we did this to one of my teachers. I probably shouldn't even be saying this, but my buddy bought a fish from a Asian supermarket,
Like a full
like a
fish.
full fish,
head on and everything.
head on and everything, gutted though, like ready to cook type thing, you know.
Okay.
And left it in the sun for like 2 days, and then we went under his car and duct taped it to his what do you call it? The air intake. So like all air coming into the car was this like fucking nasty fish, bro. He had a car rental for like 2 weeks, and like, you know, we overheard him talking to because the gym teacher was like, he was buddies with us, so he was like, man, you guys got to hear what's going on with the principal. This guy just can't get this fish smell out of his fucking car. It's been weeks. They don't know what it is, whatever. So I thought that's a better
Did
prank
anything
than that
happen?
is.
Like did
Yeah, well, they eventually found the fish, and they were like, bro, the students just fucking hate you, bro. Just park somewhere else, you know, find somewhere else to park, commute to work, figure it out via
That's
bus.
funny, bro. I was also thinking like what could be good is just a Chicago style pizza on the doorstep. So you just step into a pile of tomato sauce.
Yeah.
That could be good. Ruin someone's
Yeah.
day.
Why
That's
y'all
no
gotta
fish
waste
under the
food,
car though.
man?
Obviously don't.
Old fashioned dog shit in the bag, you know.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Light it
Then you
on
got to go to a
fire.
park and find dog shit though,
Yeah.
which is tough.
Yeah. I mean, we could find shit.
Oh,
for
neighborhood full of white people. It's hard to find dog shit. I bet. I bet.
Sure. Just go to Burlington, you know, get a bunch of fucking. That's funny. When you smear it with the windshield wipers too, you know. I'm trying to think of the best thing that's not toilet paper. Makes sense because like it's so tedious to clean up. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that you want to waste their time. Like what's gonna waste their time for like the weekend to clean this up?
Especially if it's the day before it rains,
Mm.
and then you
Oh,
catch
yeah.
when it rains, and it's like sticking
And then
to
the
the
paper
tree
is
and
not-
shit.
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So maybe we're just overthinking it. Toilet paper has been the way to go. Go to Costco,
Don't
get like
fix
a
if it's not broke.
fucking,
Classic, man.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, we didn't really have good pranks in high school because you get in like trouble really bad now. I feel
Yeah.
like back then you get away with a lot.
We
of shit.
cemented a car to the ground once.
That's just a
God
crime,
damn.
dude. Like,
Yeah, I'm listening to felonies right now. We just mooned people or like fucking
Nah, bro.
pants them. Like,
Yeah, I remember they shut the
we
school. up.
fucking shot a guy.
I didn't do these ones,
fucking
but
criminals, man.
they did this.
If you're white, it's just tomfoolery. you
Yeah,
know?
Yeah,
That's
sure.
boys will be boys.
Yeah, and it was.
Just
I remember
shenanigans.
they let go 5 chickens in the school, but they numbered them, you know, with a missing number. So they were looking for like chicken 3, but there never was a chicken 3.
That's
You
I've
know?
so
heard of
funny.
this. I've heard of this. Yeah.
They did that, and they shut the school down. They're like, can't find the 3rd chicken. Fuck. And then another one, they took the wheels off of a car. I don't even know whose car it was, but they fucking cemented the brake pad rotors and shit right to the fucking school parking lot. It was great. In the middle of it too, like not like, you know what I mean, in spots. It was just cemented out of place in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
These
there for like
fucking-
4 years.
Fucking Gen Zs are lazy now doing shitty pranks.
Yeah.
Cutting up
exactly.
fucking pieces of pepperoni
That's
and throwing them on
nothing,
porches.
bro.
I'm listening to shit that'll put me in death row.
Yeah.
Fucking-
The
You ever
3rd
do
chicken.
pranks?
God, we changed grades. That's about it.
Oh, like on your papers and shit?
No, like the teacher go away on the
Oh,
computer.
true.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
you meant like
change a couple grades.
one
No.
year you're in grade 8, next year you're in grade 5. Like that's what I thought.
What?
That's like we
Yeah, you
changed.
skipped 5 grades.
I demoted
I was
myself.
just really
I held
smart.
myself back. Yeah, as a prank, I held myself back. That showed them.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I thought it would have been like moving up. Like
Yeah.
you had a beard young, and they were like, you know, this guy looks like
Kind of
he's 15.
pedophile shit you got me doing, man. Staying back
After
at
I
high,
said it, I was like, I
staying
should have
back
went
at
up,
high
not
school
down.
to
Yeah.
fucking holla at the sophomores.
Yo, fuck
and
grade 9. I'm
shit.
going back to grade 6. That's where the gushers were at.
What the fuck?
Did this happen in Ottawa? I think you might have told me this, but there was this high school prank I heard about where they put a cow on the 2nd floor, and apparently cows can't go up and down stairs,
Mm.
so they had to kill it to get it out. of the
I don't
school.
think they had to kill it.
That's what I heard.
I don't know. I can look
Is
this
that
up
Ottawa?
actually. Yeah, there was one in
Sounds
Ottawa.
like
I
that's
think
lunch for tomorrow.
at Immaculata, they
Legit.
put a cow on the roof, and it can go upstairs but not downstairs. But I think they just
okay.
took a helicopter. I don't think they were like, fuck.
How
I
much
think it's
game
way cheaper
over.
to just kill it, bro. Like get a helicopter out there.
I mean,
like
it's gonna end up on somebody's bun.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah. They just had a high school barbecue the next week.
for real. Like,
the cafeteria ladies
spending
like,
taxpayers'
for real?
money to rescue this cow. It's a done deal. Just
I was thinking though, just to wrap this up, the worst thing as an Italian that you could prank me with, food wise, to leave on my doorstep would just be a panettone.
Yeah, just fucking put it in your cantina, wait 7 years, and re-gift it.
Re-gift.
Yeah, that's the plan.
That one's for my sister at home. That's just a
Nice. Why, she bought you one this year?
It's just a joke every Christmas we have where we see the same panettones just go from aunt and uncle's houses
I love
to
it.
each other. So my dad, what he did, he marked it.
Oh,
at
yeah.
the bottom. So now when he goes to someone else's house, he'll see his signature or whatever he did
I
on the
love that.
bottom and call him out on
I
it.
love that.
All right,
Yeah.
next headline we got here reads, this one's kind of spooky. Passengers left screaming after Tesla detects ghosts in graveyard next to real life Conjuring house. So these people went to like the actual Conjuring house. You can go visit it. You can book a tour there. You can stay overnight there, which is fucking wild.
What is wrong with people, bro?
Yeah, that's white people activities.
It is.
That is, yeah.
I'm waiting for you to chime in on that. You can...
what? Oh, white people activities.
I don't get that.
Staying
I'm not an
overnight.
expert in white people shit. I don't. I leave that to y'all.
No, but that clearly is not a black family who did
Oh
this.
yeah, 0% chance.
0%.
Like the Tesla, like
You're
revealed
like
the
right
dead
at Tesla.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. Have you ever been in a Tesla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a big, the big display, like the iPad display.
Yeah.
So basically what Teslas do.
That's it there.
I just realized this. They can pick up shit around them, whether it's buildings, cars, and people. And they drive into this graveyard. It starts off with just picking up 2 people, but it's 2 people that are there because 2 people got out of the car to like walk around. And then after like 30 seconds, play the video, just a pile of people just come out of nowhere from like one of like the graves, I guess. So those are the 2 people that are originally there. So that's who it's picking up right there. Now fast forward towards the end.
What if the Tesla was just showing all the people it killed on autopilot? Oh shit.
And then like 6 of them come out of nowhere.
The Tesla's KDA just shows up.
What's crazy is one of the guys that was in the car, he works for Tesla, and he said, I can confirm that this isn't a weird Easter egg Elon put into cars because this is something that Elon would do. It's just like to fuck with people.
Right.
Isn't it convenient to have such a fuck up as a CEO that you could just blame any fuck up as? Oh, Elon probably did that as a joke, even though it's
It was
just
a
like a
bit.
big ass.
Yeah.
I kind of want to tweet at him because this is something that's up his alley. Just be like, yo, like what explain this. You know?
Yeah,
Because
what
they said
happened?
even if it were to pick up the people that were buried there, they wouldn't be moving, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
And so these bodies are moving and shit. So people are just freaking out.
Fuck that, bro.
Yeah, I don't even like talking about this shit. I'm so like ghosts freak me out. I don't do good with horror movies.
Yeah, I'm
I hate
not-
all that shit.
The Conjuring house, how much would it take you to go and sleep there?
Fuck, bro.
100 mil.
At least a year's salary. Yeah.
But that's well,
To
okay,
do
like,
what?
what, 100 grand? To sleep at the house, the Conjuring house, because you can book tours there, like he was saying, and sleep there
For
Yeah.
one night?
Mhm.
Oh, easy.
You would do it.
Nah, hell yeah.
for free.
Yeah. No, for free. Fuck no. What the fuck I'm doing something for
I mean,
free
you were
for?
sounding
I'm
pretty
not doing
pretty
that
positive
shit.
about that.
Like $50?
Nah, I ain't doing no 50. You're gonna have to give me some fucking a good, give me 5 stacks.
Okay.
No, bro.
I'll
No,
do it
more
a
for me.
5 stack.
I need more.
Are you a horror movie guy though?
I am.
Okay, see,
I go watch
that's
horror
where
movies.
I can't deal with this
Can't
shit.
do it, bro.
Yeah.
I get scared easily, bro. Like the other night,
But my people haven't done any, demonic shit to this earth that I feel like demons.
you guys are always the first ones
attack
to
me.
die in all of the movies.
Yeah,
I'd
because
be-
you
I'd
guys
be
are the
extra
writers. Like the fuck, written by fucking
Yeah.
Jaden, whatever
No.
your white name.
You know what's funny?
I said
find
Jaden,
it funny.
that's
that,
Caleb.
like,
Yeah, Lucas.
Jordan Peele in any of his movies, he hasn't switched the narrative and having like white people die first. I'm waiting for that, in all of his horror movies.
Yeah, I'll just never know because I just can't watch them, dude.
I
can't.
watch them and they fuck me up for like weeks, and then I get pissed that I watch them. I just can't do it, man. I like.
What horror movies?
Like, I like them because I like seeing, like, you know, from the cinema side what they're doing. But other than that, bro, like, when it's like, oh, based on a true story, like, if I stayed at that house and a door slammed, I'm fucking jumping out of the window,
dude,
bro.
It's
Like,
bad.
you know what I
It's
mean?
bad.
Fuck that.
I get scared, bro. I was saying, like, the other night, I was driving home. I dropped off a friend, and I was driving home after, and I heard, like, this, you know, like that when you knock on window, that sound it makes?
Yeah.
I heard that as I was pulling off, and I thought it was him, but he was already gone. And I was like, okay, what the fuck? And then I made a left turn, heard it again, bro.
Yeah,
So I
there's
started
somebody in your
speeding off.
trunk,
I was like, what the
fucking-
fuck? I thought it was a ghost. So I kept hearing it. So I was like, let me get to like back to civilization. As I'm going, like, I didn't realize what it was that when my friend got out of the car, he left the seatbelt like hanging. So it was clanking
Hilarious.
against the door. So that's what was making the sound. So I'm actually like terrified. So I'm trying to like get as quickly as I can to another car because I'm just alone. The faster I go, the louder it starts clanking. So now I'm just fighting this thing. And dude, my stupid head, I swear to God, I'm such an idiot, bro. I start thinking like, okay, maybe I could like shake off the ghost. So now I'm like kind of jerking a bit, but as I do that, it just makes it louder, like boom, 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 boom.
The seatbelt's like, seatbelt's like, you idiot.
Yeah,
It's funny.
I felt really stupid after when I got out of the car. Yeah, I just don't do good with scary shit.
It's
So
funny, like, how your mind can just abuse you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
in those moments, like, your mind's just really getting the best of you, bro. Like, I had a similar thing, or like, I heard some shit. My wife's like, oh, you got to go and check it, you know? So I got that bat by my bed, and I'm going to check shit.
You actually have
And
a bat by your
Oh,
bed.
fuck yeah, dude. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm trying to buy a gun right now. Like, I'm like, these home invasions, all this shit's pissing me off. But anyways, because, you know, I would use the gun, I guess.
In Richmond Hill?
Bro, home invasions like crazy, bro. Yeah, the street that I live on, there was like 15 home invasions in like a
Jesus
1 year span.
Christ.
I'm like, bro, I need a
Jesus
machine gun. Like, fuck this shit, man. Because it's a neighborhood with only old people. Like, everyone in there is like 90. Like, you could break into my nonna's house, dude, literally steal a bunch of shit, and she probably won't even know you're in there. Like, the amount of times where like I'll come in the house and be like, hey, I'm here. How's it going? You know what I mean? I'm there for 20 minutes. Yeah. And then I go in, I'm like, hey, she's like, oh, when did you get here? I'm like, I've been here for half hour, dude. Like,
You're cooking, you got the radio playing. Dude.
no, she's just sitting there watching TV, just like, you know, can't hear shit. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying, but I went to go check on some shit, and like, it was fucking nothing, bro. It was like didn't close the, you know how there's like a door and then another door? Like, you got those double doors
Screen door?
sometimes. It's like not a screen door, but like those.
Oh, the one that
It is a screen door, basically.
glass.
It's
Like, it
glass.
goes-
Yeah,
yeah,
those
yeah,
like
yeah.
see-through glass doors. It was one of those. It just was you know, the wind was opening and closing or
Yeah.
whatever. Bro, the whole time I was like, there's 15 fucking dudes out there. I'm gonna fucking, you know what I mean? My heart was fucking racing. It just, you know, and then after you're like, you're so stupid, Marc.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I like the bat though. That's dad
Yeah, man.
activity right there.
Fucking
You are a dad now, bro.
really,
A fucking bat, bro.
Expecting to be in a home run, fucking derby.
Boom, just crack skulls, bro.
Have you noticed like you're stronger now ever since having a baby?
No, I feel weaker than ever. It's unbelievable. My
Really?
child's a tank. She's so fucking heavy. And like these car seats or like all the baby apparatuses, man, it's like they're like 40, 50 pounds. I'm like getting new injuries. Like, I don't know. This dad strength shit's got to kick in at
Did
some
you hear
point.
that fucking clicking, bro?
All the time. I've got this thing called mommy wrist right now. Legit.
That's an actual thing.
It's basically just tendonitis, but new moms get it because they keep holding babies in weird positions and shit.
Oh,
I'm a
interesting.
progressive dad, so
You got mommy wrist. Or
I
is
got
it just
mommy
fucking-
wrist.
Your body's just failing you.
my body's failing. That's what I mean. It's like I'm waiting for dad strength to show up. Fuck.
I thought mommy wrist was because you can't get any action, so you gotta.
I mean,
Oh.
there is that, but I jerk off with my right hand.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
okay.
Hold my phone with my left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the problem. It's just too much.
Mommy wrist and daddy wrist.
Mommy wrist and daddy wrist. I got double wrists. Parental wrists.
Oh,
Sorry.
I forgot we had a fourth cam going. Nice. That's a good clip though. That'll make for a good moment right there.
Mommy wrist and daddy wrist.
And then the point of the camera.
I like that there's 3 cameras just pointed at you, but every time you're fucking
I
spiking
pointed
the
at
one.
his because he's always, you know, it looks like he's turning it on and using it, you know?
Yeah. Any final thoughts on this? Ghosts.
No, fuck, I'm
graveyard?
not buying a Tesla because of that.
Yeah.
And I wasn't either before because we live in Canada, and that's it.
I like how they just stood there on park too,
I know.
as the,
The
bodies
balls.
are just
Yeah.
going. Yeah, just fucking.
I would have been flying, bro.
Yeah.
Also, did you guys hear that at the end? The door opening. Who's opening the fucking door?
It's
Yeah.
the people there were people initially
they're
outside.
getting in the
yeah.
car.
So they
Yeah.
started
Oh, okay,
screaming,
okay,
and then
okay.
the other people. That's why
Got
they
in
didn't
the
speed
car.
off and just
Okay.
leave them.
Okay.
leave the
I would have
motherfucker.
left them. I would have been like, buddy,
100%.
you
It's
fucked
too
up.
late for you already. They're already
100%.
inside.
You're
of you.
done. They're already
Yeah.
in the trunk. Fuck this.
Wait, why'd you say because you're in Canada you want to get a Tesla? You can get Teslas.
This
here.
shit freezes over.
Oh,
You
I
can't
see.
do long drives. Fucking like those door handles freeze over all the time. And there's not as much fucking stations everywhere. Like we're just not ready for like along the 401 there is, but like if I want to go to Muskoka, for example, you know what I mean?
You're fucked.
You're
Yeah.
fucked. I can get there, I can't get back. You know what I mean? It's like you need to have
I
everything
almost
rigged
died
up.
in an electric vehicle, bro.
Serious.
What happened?
Dude, fucking the charging stations.
Oh, you couldn't
I
get
had
to
a
one.
gig. I had a gig upstate New York, so I rented a car, and then I took. I had enough mileage to get there, and then there was some charging stations around. So I was like, all right, I'll get there, and then I'll charge because I was late, so I didn't have time to stop because they take fucking forever to charge. So I was like, let me get over there. I'll have enough, whatever. And then I got over there right after my gig. I'm looking at these charging stations, and there's like 4, but they're all like a ways away.
Uh-huh.
And then I had like 20 miles left on my shit. So I went to all the charging stations. They all were down. All were
Wait,
fucking
they're
down. It's 2 a.m. in the fucking morning.
They just don't work.
I'm in the butt fuck upstate New York. I don't know where I'm at. 20 miles left. They all were down. And then the next one was like 33 miles away.
Oh, dude. That's fucked.
Like you know what I mean?
I had to call the fucking station to make sure. I was like, yo, if I get there, is that shit gonna be there? Because I got no more miles. Like, they was like, yeah, it's up right now. We showed the charge of like last 12 hours. So I said, fuck it. I put my shit on 15 miles per hour and I just put on cruise control. It was on 0 for the last 13 miles. It was on 0. I was on the reserve, whatever.
Oh,
That's
yeah, fuck.
crazy.
That's what I mean, bro. You can't trust this
Scared
shit.
as fuck.
Fuck that, bro. We're just not ready, man. Like if you live in California or something like
Sure.
that,
Yeah.
fine. You know,
Yeah.
there's 400 charging stations every 5 minutes. Makes sense. But Canada, bro, you can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
And if you're fucked in the winter somewhere, or like your cottage isn't rigged up, or like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and then it takes a long time to charge too. You know, there's no
It
like,
takes fucking
So we're
forever.
pro oil and gas. Just keep it
yes,
going.
pro
Keep-
oil and
keep
gas.
the fossil
Diesel,
fuels.
diesel. You know what I
Fuck
mean?
the environment.
Keep
I'm
fracking,
revving
boys.
up
Let's
on
keep
my
doing
shit.
it.
Keep it going, man.
Keep that gas going, man.
Actually, if you want to get environmental with it, I heard the batteries aren't maybe worse, but they're actually just as bad. I heard because
Fucking right.
they die really quickly, so the used car market's gonna be fucked. And then the
Yeah.
batteries, when you bury them, it's just fucked. Like they're just
It's
terrible.
just
for
there.
you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I heard
don't
they're going
biodegrade
hydrogen
enough.
fuel cells. I heard that's the
Dude, I
next
heard
wave.
about that shit.
The
Yeah.
Toyota's already come out with like 4 or 5 hydrogen cars that look pretty sweet.
That's pretty sick, dude.
I've seen them on the road too.
You know what? I have a theory, bro. I think us on Earth just got super unlucky, and all of the natural resources we have at our disposal just kill us. I feel like there's other planets where like their power actually saves the Earth, and for us, it just kills us.
Yeah, I think it's all money driven. I feel like they just don't want to. You know what I mean? Like there was that guy who invented fucking cars to run on water, and they wiped that guy off the face of the planet because they're like, well, that would cause no money, no this. You know, then we can't go to war, then we can't do all this stuff. It's like, you know, you take the U.S. economy, you take war out of it, like fuck, there goes half of everything. You know.
See, this is part of like growing up because I'm 25. I didn't realize this. I asked what I thought was a good question, but turns out it was a really stupid question. I asked my mom's boyfriend, I was like, why do we like even go to war, man? And he's like, because it makes money. I was like,
Right, yeah.
what?
There's so
And then he
much money.
explained it to me, and I was like, wow, that's
If you ask any fucking
smart. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
It's
like
genius.
Military industrial complex, man.
Yeah.
My dad's always going off on that. He's like, you know what this economy needs right now is a war. He's like, he says that all the time. He's like, I would never want it. I don't want that on anybody. That'd be terrible. But there would be an economic boom, my friend. And I was like, okay, dude.
You're a new dad. You have a child. You should want a war.
No,
It's gonna be good. It should be
nah,
good for your
bro.
kid.
Fuck that. What
Yeah.
is she gonna do? She's over the weight limit right
That's
now.
hilarious. Just fat shaming your newborn.
Yeah, fat shaming my newborn.
Oh, dude. All right. Last headline we got here reads Chinese marathon runner disqualified for chain smoking through entire race.
What?
So he goes by the name Uncle Chen. He's 52 years old, 26-mile long marathon, ran it in 3.5 hours. And he's done it a couple years in a row now. and he's chain smokes the entire time. Constantly has a cigarette in his mouth.
He was banned for the cigarettes?
So he's done it 2, maybe 3 years in a row. He actually beat his record from the year before. He saved 4 minutes, like 3 hours and like 24 minutes or something. But they made a new rule. I think there's a conspiracy that they're trying to just blacklist this guy because they don't want the message of like you can't smoke and run or whatever. Because they made a new rule that states uncivilized behavior from runners such as open defecation, so pooping, smoking, or trampling on flower beds will result in the runner's disqualification. So now he's disqualified from all future races.
That's fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. The only thing I can think about with the smoking is like the secondhand smoke.
you.
If you're behind them, you'd be
Yeah.
like, fuck. You know, if you don't smoke. But also, it's like, bro.
But if you're healthy enough, you shouldn't.
Yeah,
that
it should be
shouldn't even
fine.
a
Move out of the
problem.
fucking way. Beat him. Run at, go past him.
That's what I was thinking because he finished 574th out of over 1,500 people. So he's in the top third
Yeah.
of all the runners. 574th. Could you imagine if you trained for like 6 straight months, went on a detox, ate healthy, axed out McDonald's from your lifestyle just to finish 575th?
Yeah.
Behind this
Behind
fucking
a
guy.
old smoker.
Yeah. Behind a
Just
fucking smoker.
chain and fucking.
I couldn't fucking
Camels.
breathe. The guy was just blowing smoke in my face. Like, you know what though? Like that. Kudos to him, bro. It's like you can do that while smoking. It's like we got guys that are winning female marathons.
Yeah.
Not to bring that up, but what the fuck's that about, bro? It's like
Wait.
Like, you know what I mean?
These fucking gender
This
neutral
shit just
bathrooms.
got hot. This shit turned into a Republican caucus, man. Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? What's that?
I'm on a debate stage right now.
No, but you know what I mean? Like these fucking but
I'm gonna try to save your career, Mark. He didn't mean it like that. The way he meant.
I
was-
meant it like that, bro. What's that guy's
It's like he was
name?
begging you to come up.
Oh God, what's that athlete?
You got a career, Mark. Let me say it for you. You got a newborn. You got to feed.
What's that athlete? They're debating if she's going to be in the Olympics because the new Olympic rules.
You want to look
The
this up?
female swimmer, well, the trans female swimmer who's fucking crushing everybody.
Oh.
Leah Thomas.
Leah
Oh, yeah,
Thomas.
yeah,
She
Okay.
got beat, by the way. She's not number 1 anymore.
I mean, she's slowing down on purpose, but
Jesus
He's
fuck.
letting know.
come on. Like for sure, dude. Like, look at what's going on. She's just destroying people, and then they're like, "Oh, we might have to kick you out." This guy can't run with cigarettes, but I can enter female sports, no problem. What are we talking about right now?
Dude, you are a new dad.
This is crazy.
That shit came with it.
Why is that crazy, bro? Like, I just don't get it. Why can't buddies smoke while
Yeah.
running? But like, you can just identify a different way and join a whole nother. It just doesn't make sense. Why is that a rule? I can't walk. I'm running. I'm a marathon runner. I'm not even thinking about flowers. I step on a flower. You're ejected from races? Okay. But I can fucking just join the WNBA tomorrow and be a fucking superstar. Like, that's insane, dude. That's insane.
For the record.
For the record, I would not be a superstar in the WNBA. They would all destroy me because I suck. But
For
you
the
know what I
record.
mean.
Leah Thomas had to
Also-
go. I just want to say Leah Thomas had to undergo several years of hormone therapy. She
I
can't.
was
You
just
can't
about to
join
say
the WNBA.
Yes, you're right.
now.
I
Tomorrow.
can't just join tomorrow. Correct. But what I'm saying
I
is
mean, you
there's
got certain qualifications. But
what I'm saying is there's a lot of bending of the rules in a lot of sports in so many ways. So for Buddy not being able to smoke while running is insane.
You brought it back, man. You brought it back.
Thanks.
Also, where's this fucking wall?
yeah, for real.
Honestly, like
The
what did-
water's making the frogs gay. Like,
Oh.
what's going on here, dude?
I mean, to be fair,
frogs are gay.
You can't smoke while playing basketball either.
Well,
If
'cause
we're
it's
gonna make it
inside.
a smoke, if we're gonna make it a sport,
But you can chew gum.
If you're like if you're
What's the fucking difference?
if you're this addicted to cigarettes, though, do you think the only way he could run a marathon is by chain smoking?
Buddy should have just fucking popped an upper decker and that's it. It's just like, what's gonna happen
Just
then? If
7 zins in the top.
Yeah,
of
he
it.
just got a fucking mouth guard of Zins and he's running, no problem. That's a good way. Like, I wonder if it's the smoke itself.
Yeah. No, I feel bad for this guy, bro, because I think he needs this.
Yeah,
this
he
run,
needs to-
this yearly annual run he does. I
Dude
feel like
looks homeless. I think he was just trying to get somewhere. I don't even think he was a part of the race.
He's like, someone stapled a number to my back. I don't know what's going on.
He was just trying to get to the next place, bro.
Oh,
I
that's
feel like
wrong.
maybe like he just does this to get like his wife off his ass about smoking, and then he just does this petty shit and runs a marathon once a year to just shut his family up.
I guarantee it's probably a marital debate.
Out of
She's just
spite.
like, you can't run a marathon and be a smoker. He's like, watch me, bitch. I'm gonna fucking do
Never
this
doubt
myself.
a husband.
Never doubt a husband who wants to prove his
Wants
wife
to
wrong
prove
right
his
there.
wife wrong.
Yeah, man. But do you think it's a big deal that he smokes?
No, I don't think so.
That's what I mean.
At
Why,
all,
why
yeah.
don't they just let him smoke?
No, I get maybe the second hand smoke thing, but
That's the only thing I think about.
you're outside. I mean, it just evaporates pretty quickly, you know,
Yeah.
or just run faster.
That's what I mean. It's like it's not
Just
it's not
beat
like
him.
doping, you know, in some sports where they're like, okay, you can't take certain drugs, or even and now it's not even as far as drugs. It's like, fuck, you can't even have certain drinks. You know what I mean? Because they spike too much shit. So it's like, if this is no way helping this man,
It's
at
not
all,
a performance
like, do cigarettes
enhancer.
help you in any way, shape, or form?
This
Like,
could
do they
be,
give you a boost?
This could be a good PR move
Yeah, I was
for
gonna say
cigarette companies.
he's got like he's got like a Philip Morris sponsorship on the front of his fucking.
He's in every Nike
Like,
shop fucking from now.
you
on.
can't do commercials now for cigarettes, but maybe you could just like highlight this guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
PR moves like this.
No, but I don't smoke. You guys, any of you guys smoke?
no.
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 Do you
A
smoke?
room full of white guys, not one smoker.
You don't smoke?
No.
My mom.
I
watches
heard like
this.
because my buddy was like he was like smoking cigarettes made him lose weight and shit, and because he was like
yeah,
because
that's
he
the
was
thing.
finding himself, his heart was racing more. So I'm wondering if there's a
Mm.
correlation. Because if that's the case, if they're like, oh, cigarettes cause, I don't know, some sort of caffeine type boost, then
'Cause-
no.
No, I'm
You know
with
what I mean?
you. Like it.
I'm trying to
If
find
it's not
the
a
rules
performance
here.
enhancer, then it's like my same thing with weed in sports. How they like don't let you smoke weed in the NFL. It's like I'd want the whole team. I'd want the opposing team to be high. That's not an enhancer. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I'd rather you all be high or smoking cigarettes.
Fucking
Yeah.
Josh Gordon caught 1,400 yards and he was high
That's
every
true.
game.
Yeah.
Was he really?
Yeah,
That's
just
hilarious.
imagine if he was sober. That motherfucker.
Jerry
in
Rice
12
numbers,
games
bro, yeah.
too.
There's,
Oh my
there's
God.
a pitcher in baseball who pitched a no hitter just
On
off his
acid.
face on LSD.
Doc Ellis. Yeah.
Yeah?
On LSD.
Yeah. Do you think it cancels each other out though? The running and the smoking, so he's just not. You know what I mean? It's not unhealthy, but
You
it's
can't
also
get
not
cancer if
healthy.
you're running while you're
Yeah,
smoking.
you know?
Yeah, it's just
That's
fucking-
hilarious. Cancer's like, I don't know what to do.
This guy's really healthy. Runs
Yeah.
a marathon every year, but smokes 12 packs of Marlboros every time
Yeah.
he does it.
The rules got to get more consistent with this fucking shit, man. My God. Anyways, not to go back to that, but like, you guys got to hear where I'm coming from, bro. I feel like I made you guys
This shit
upset.
it's been on your heart for a
No,
minute,
man, but like, I get it. We're in a new world with a lot of things, so like, we're trying to figure it all
Hating
out.
cholesterol is blocking his arteries right now, man.
You know what I mean, man? Fucking, we gotta stay consistent. Fucking new rules every day. Fuck that.
Oh shit.
Yeah. What happened to just good old fashioned?
No,
You
not
know?
even that. Like, I'm all
This
for.
what happened to the days.
No, man, I'm all for progress for sure. But like, you know, and I get it. We're navigating new waters all the time. But fuck, we
You
gotta
definitely
like,
would be that dad and remember the Titans. I
No,
don't
I
want
think-
any of them on our team.
No, man.
I don't want them in our
no, bro.
I agree with trans people being able to play in sports as long as I can bet on it.
That's hilarious.
Because
The
then you know
odds
who I'm
would,
betting
the
on.
odds would be so low, bro. Like you would, you know.
It's like Christian
Depend-
McCaffrey anytime TD score. Just like it would be the same.
That shit would be
What's her
minus
name? Leah Thomas.
minus
Just,
$15,000.
I bet on her every time, dude.
Fuck that.
Every time, dude.
That's wild. I mean, I could get into it a lot longer, but I don't want you guys to. You guys want clips from this? You know what I mean? So
Yeah, so keep going.
no, man. Keep going.
They're trying to get on Shapiro, bro.
You guys trying to get on Fox News?
They're
with
trying to
this?
get on Shapiro, man.
Yeah.
It's
No,
for the
dude, I'm
Rogan
like,
crowd.
I'm in a weird. I feel like I can't wait till I get to like where you're at. I don't know how old you are. I'm not gonna ask if you don't want to talk.
I'm 33.
About that. Okay, sweet,
Larry Bird year.
nice, dude.
Not
pretty
my fucking. Who is it? Who's the other famous guy? 33.
33?
Pippen.
Oh
Pippen?
yeah, Pippen.
Yeah, not Pippen.
Peanut Tillman.
Okay, Larry's better
Just
than
name it.
Pippen.
This is what like you ever just start
Right.
naming
You
athletes.
feel better
when you
that
hang
you
out?
had that clarified?
Yeah, as long as we can just have that, that's
Yeah.
good.
But like when you're in a
Just
position,
as long as there's no controversy in this episode.
No controversy here at all. You know?
You can clarify that.
I'm 25 and I don't have ideas yet because I'm 25. I haven't
Mm-hmm.
lived a life yet. So then to like go through all these things that are happening and changing right now and to like have an opinion on it.
Mm.
Anyone who's my age or younger and you have a clear cut opinion on all these political things, it's like shut the fuck up. Just wait until you've lived
Right.
more of a life. You know
So
what
are
I mean?
you saying that we should increase the voting age to 30 because 20-year-olds have
I think
no
you should
idea
only be
what
able to
they're
vote
talking
if you
about.
own property.
That's hilarious. You have to be a real estate mogul, have a real estate
There's
pocket.
people who are young who have lived enough life to have an opinion on some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
of
it's tough.
course.
I think it's
Yeah,
tough to,
they-
like-
they-
I think it's
it's
a lot of
enough
pressure,
life
though.
experience. It's just
because if you
know what the fuck you're talking about. That's
because I
it.
think if you're so one way on an opinion and you're like 21 years old and you're very vocal about it, I feel like if your opinion changes by the time you're 31, 10 years later, it's just like, oh, this guy's like going back on his word now. There's no more, opinions change.
Well, I mean,
what's wrong
sometimes
with
you
people
learn,
being wrong?
you
Yeah.
grow and you learn that like
learn.
maybe you were an
People
idiot.
grow.
You know what I mean? Or you know,
Yeah.
it kind of goes both ways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit I used to believe in when I was younger.
Do you still believe in it?
Oh hell no, man!
I'm
When I
trying
was
to
younger,
think.
I told myself I'd never eat pussy. Come on, man. It's just fucking.
And
That
here
shit's
you
gay.
I
are,
was like
man.
18 years old,
You're like,
bro.
that's the
Here
gayest
you
thing
are.
ever, bro.
I was like 18. Ew, I'll never do that.
Ew, you're hooking up with girls? Gay? I'm not doing
That's
that.
hilarious.
Pussy. Man.
I'm trying to think.
First time I tasted that.
Now
shit.
it's all you do. That's it. That's it.
midnight
trying to
snack
think.
now, man. Just popping them like
That's so
fucking
funny.
M&Ms.
That's like a thing. You ever seen The Sopranos?
Mhm.
You get, there's like a thing where like
Yeah.
Junior gets caught eating pussy.
Mm.
And
Oh,
they
yeah,
just
yeah,
make it a
yeah, yeah.
huge thing, and then, like he ends up just beating up his girl over it. He's like, "Why'd you tell people that I eat your pussy?"
Yeah, that's an
fucking
Italian thing or something.
Italians
Yeah.
are just so old school.
Italians
It's
and
so old
Jamaicans,
school.
they
Yeah.
really like
so old school.
will not advertise.
Well,
that
in
shit.
general, it's like even anal and all oral, like with Italians, is like it's weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you tell, like I remember I was talking
But
to
it's
my dad
with a
about
girl.
this. I'm like, you know, I want to try
That's
anal. He
dope.
was like, "Are you?" He's like, "What the? I don't even know." Like he didn't know what to say. He was like, "He's like, no, anal's for gay people, and you're not gay, so I don't understand the appeal of." And I was like, "Don't you just want to figure it out?" And like, no, why would I? He's like, "There's a ready-made match for what's going on, and you want to go to the back for what reason?" I'm like, "Just to feel the difference." You know what I mean? He's like, "No, bro." He's like, "We don't do that."
Who's
you know?
this?
This is my dad.
Your dad?
Your
Yeah,
dad?
this is my dad.
I would love to hear his opinion on trans.
That was your birds and the
sports.
bees talk?
Oh fuck! You don't want to hear that. That would be awful.
Yeah, Italians are very, 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 very old school, and you realize it more as you grow up.
Mm.
You know, like I realize I'm just automatically the favorite because I'm the son.
Hmm.
You're
You
the
know.
only son?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. How much sisters you got?
one.
One?
How much, sisters?
How much sisters?
How much sisters you got?
Nice.
Does that sound wrong? I don't know.
Yeah, it's how many, I guess, but that's
Oh.
okay.
Well,
Like,
I don't gotta
What is this,
correct you.
English class?
Yeah, you know what I mean. I think we should just give them their own league. Is what I think.
I've said that same thing, and I got in trouble for saying that.
Why is that?
I don't know. People like got mad at me, and then I just Charlie Brown wasn't hearing what they were saying. I just stopped talking about it.
like a
Sorry, man.
like a separate semi-pro league.
Yeah. Make a separate league. What's wrong with the trans league? Is that wrong?
Coleman's awfully quiet over there.
Like a college.
You tell me. I don't know.
division.
Like what?
Like a college division.
But why not? You know what I mean?
It's a farm league.
You know what? It always poses such a moral dilemma between like, you know, the ultra feminist movement, like of the ladies,
Yeah.
because they're like, okay, well, then they have to then admit that there's a imbalance anyways. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like they don't want to do that. That's where the debate comes in. And then, you know, we have problems. I'm
Yeah.
purposely speaking in riddles here.
I
could-
tried.
I could
It's up to your own
I try to-
interpretation on
Yeah.
what he really meant on that.
That's not.
No, you know what I'm saying? But legit,
You
though,
can go
like,
either way with his words.
so many feminists or even like parents of daughters,
Yeah.
for example, they're just like, well, it's as unfair if even if they do take hormones and come into the league, like it's just an unfair advantage. And then all of a sudden you're saying that
Your
men
daughter
are superior to
is-
women
yeah.
in a physicality level, and then fucking problems. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
I mean,
I saw this story too that the Olympics will just test hormone levels. Like it won't even be a matter of like
Oh, man and
physicality.
woman,
like they'll just test. So like if you're competing, there were like a couple.
Everyone competes for bobsled. It doesn't matter. There's no like women's.
if the
men's.
hormones, it's like all hormones.
so even a dude who's not transitioned but just Like
I think so. What it was,
Really
it
like
was
feminine.
yeah, like he's just an effeminate dude. He'd be in the.
I don't know. They might bring it to that level, but the story that I'm talking about was there were a couple of, I think they were Jamaican runners, and they just naturally had very high testosterone.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Story.
And like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
just
yeah.
disqualified them for no, like they were like,
Yeah, that's
you know, assigned female at birth, like no hormone, no steroids, nothing. That's just their natural
bullshit.
level.
Huh.
because you're gonna have outliers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
you're
like,
gonna have outliers, but I think there's a hard rule. Like you were born this way, so
if you want to go like really
inherent
scientific
differences.
with it and like say like, oh, you have to be transitioned for this number of years and then testing their hormones, then you still get and run into problems with people who are like cis and naturally have that many hormones. So it's like, it's just, my take on it is very complicated. So I don't want to be like,
No, and that's what I mean. Like that's why I'm like I'm not set on anything because it's new territory, obviously.
Yeah.
So, but they got to figure something out because it's you see people that abuse it, and then you see people who just want to fucking play sports. And I think that would be interesting in like 10 years if it was like this is the Olympics. It's not men's Olympics, women's Olympics. It's just like high testosterone Olympics, low testosterone Olympics. We have the low testosterone javelin throw, and it's like
Just a bunch of
you know,
scrawny dudes.
that'd be fucking,
skinny ass dude.
yeah, yeah.
And then they do one that's like the doping Olympics. Saudi Arabia will fund it or
Dude,
something.
I have been saying that for years. I would love an all doping league where it's like let these
That's so-
fucking monsters go at it, bro.
we
I want to
covered,
see the baseball home run derby where everyone's roided out and just
We did a story 2 episodes ago where there's this thing going on in the chess world where they're beating, like anal beating. So they put anal beads in their butts, and then they have someone else like buzz to vibrate, so they communicate in Morse code the moves to make. It's a thing going on right now in the chess world. Talked about it a couple episodes ago, but I was like, they're getting in trouble.
Dog,
for
you know how many buzzes? G3 to H, G3 to H2. You know how many buzzes that takes? What the fuck?
gotta wear a diaper, bro. Just fucking-
buddy's just.
How would your
shit.
Italian father feel about that?
I don't know. I
gotta get his
can't
take
wait to
on it.
tell him
Yeah.
about that. That's going to be hilarious. I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
wild.
and they're trying to like get
Allegedly they're
Allegedly.
doing this.
They're saying they're not doing it. The ones that are getting caught.
Just
caught
like
for
I
it.
guess for cheating, I guess. Eh? They
But
just wanna-
I'm saying let them bead, bro.
What
Just
are the
bring more
prizes?
attention to the sport.
we're gonna have
Same
the
thing with
chess
baseball. Let them
beating
do
league,
roids, dude.
the anal beating league.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That I can see the Saudis doing that.
It's all nuanced,
For real.
man.
Yeah.
The Saudi league being like, this is going to be a
It's all fucking
doping
nuanced.
league, then that would be fucking great. Imagine the fucking NFL, everyone's on steroids.
Dude.
Oh,
Holy fuck, bro.
you know how many fucking DeMar Hamlins there would be, man? You know how many
That would
people
be
dying every fucking week?
true.
If
guys,
there was a
just-
free for all on that shit,
I'd love to see
I'm
it.
already.
I'd love to see
Boy.
that. Let's see the
Isaiah
UFC.
Pacheco's running today. You want to stop him with no
Mark's got the
fucking,
DeMar
I'd
Hamlin game
love to see
recorded,
it, bro.
bro.
with no HGH? They already heard.
Man, if I can watch like a nice UFC card and everyone's doping,
Oh,
that would be great.
That's some straight up like Roman shit, dude.
Well,
We're
it's
going
already
back-
it's already there. Fuck, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you watch some of these fights, you're like, okay, this is just insane.
Yeah,
So give them a little boost, you know?
yeah.
it's
Who
some
can handle the
gladiator shit,
drugs
dude.
even more? You know what I mean?
Give them more.
It's
drugs.
barbaric, but I mean, you know, they want to do it, so let them.
I wonder
they
if that's
wanna
what civilization is going to be like hundreds of years from now. Like the same way we look at the Roman Colosseum and those battles they would have. They just look at all the NFL stadiums being like, yo, the fucking shit they used to make these guys do. In these
It's modern
stadiums
day
and, like,
gladiator.
Yeah, pay
It
for this
is,
shit.
man.
do. Football or UFC?
Both.
Both. Yeah.
Both.
I can't
UFC
watch
for
UFC
sure.
sometimes because I'm just like,
When they're limp on the floor and then they just pounding at their face still and shit. And then the ref is just looking. It's like, hold on, he might get back up. It's like,
He's done, bro.
He's 2 punches away from death, man.
Yeah.
super. Yeah, I can't wear sweatpants when I watch it for sure. But
Yeah.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
We see who's low testosterone.
you
over
thought I
here.
meant because it's gruesome. I was talking about something else.
Your stomach started hurting. Your tummy's hurting. That's what
Man,
it is?
I seen I watched the last UFC card and they just fucking went at it, bro. The female championship fight. I was like, this is crazy, bro. Like both of them looked fucked at the end of that. Like
you
just
see that?
take a beating. I'm like, holy fuck,
Oh,
man.
the women UFC wants to be brutal. Yo.
They go to town on their
That- maybe
faces.
they should-
They
bro.
come out
Man.
with their face just like
Oh my god.
That's what they should
like
maybe implement
Voldemort
this
on their side or
testosterone
some
thing
shit.
instead of doing like male and female fights. It's
Hormone
just the
fights.
hormone levels. You know what I mean? It's
Come on,
insane.
nobody want to see that shit.
Yeah,
no one
true.
wants to see hormone fights.
Yeah,
no,
it's true. Actually,
no,
we'll
fuck
cut that
that
out.
shit.
Testosterone.
Yeah.
Today we have the
I'm
testosterone
gonna
cup.
get some.
Imagine
But
the
like,
NBA.
no, but like the girls would have to fight dudes like me. You know, like
Right.
it wouldn't,
you
it
get
wouldn't
your
be
ass
like
Dude,
Oh,
yeah,
same.
100%.
I-
fucking
get
shit on
fucking
it.
Yeah,
destroyed.
man.
I would
get my
love
ass
it.
kicked
It would
too,
be.
man.
It would be
I know chicks in the
awesome.
hood that'll kick your ass
It would
with no
be sick.
training.
Like, oh no, I'm in a chokehold. Oh, like,
No, man. Anyone trained like in UFC, you have just no chance, bro. It was in Toronto, and I was there, and I went down on the floor and walked around, and I walked past Amanda Nunes, and I was like, bro, this woman's a brick. Like, just like, because she's technically small, you know what I mean?
but just like
Buddy, she's just a rock. And I was like, this woman would rip my head off, bro. Use me as a puppet. Like, just crazy, man. That's crazy.
Have you seen the female boxer? I don't know how boxing works, like the leagues. I guess I don't know if there's different leagues.
Weight
for it.
division.
It's divisions, yeah.
Divisions,
It's
but is it just
weights.
all one league? Like how it's UFC? Like what's it called in boxing? Just
I don't know.
UBO or something?
Something like that.
Well, whatever.
I think there are
Anyways.
multiple leagues. I think
there's
it's not quite as
different,
monopolized as the UFC is
Okay,
monopolized
okay.
on it. MMA.
Anyways, regardless, that was pointless to bring up. But there's this female boxer who also has an OnlyFans, and after she won a fight, she flashed her titties. to
Oh,
the
I seen
screen.
that.
You
shit.
seen
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I seen
And
that.
then she got like into some shit after, but like her OnlyFans like shot up.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
for
like
sure.
the way the boxing world's going, because it's the same thing with like Logan Paul and those guys. You know what I mean? They're
Right,
just,
right.
Like, it's not about that anymore. You're just like,
Mm.
who can get the most clicks? And now
Yeah,
OnlyFans
Boxing is the
plummeting.
side hustle.
Yeah, boxing is the
That's
side
right.
hustle, bro.
I
Yeah.
get my ass kicked on the side.
That's wild, man.
Yeah,
Boxing's
I
fun.
subscribed, but it was it got me on.
Do we have the name of this individual?
Daniela Hemsley. or
Damn,
something
you
like that.
remembered that.
Pull it up
pretty
real quick.
Fast.
We just
You
pull
didn't
it
even
up.
know you was gonna mention this in the show.
I
You know
think
you
it's like
fucking-
Daniela Hemsley or something. Acting like
You're like,
That's
I
at the
don't
top of
know.
your head.
It's in the fucking search history. Just like,
Autocomplete.
boxing OnlyFans.
Oh no, the Reddit's coming up. This is where it gets dark.
Beautiful. We can show this.
Yeah, that's her.
Are you
That's it.
serious?
That's her.
Damn.
She does not look like that though when she's boxing.
Just move over
It's
a little
crazy.
bit. Go back up. Oh yeah, keep going anyways. Whatever. Seriously,
That's the photo.
that's the photo, eh? Look at the smile on Buddy's
If you want the
face.
uncensored one, I'll DM it to you. Just
Yeah,
let me
DM
know.
it to me. That'd be
Just
nice.
let me know.
That's wild.
It's
man.
on Twitter. Twitter's basically just porn.
It just says follow me on OnlyFans under her tits. Is that what it is?
All smudged though.
Oh yeah. Sweat drips. That's crazy, man.
Is it like one of those old school GoDaddy commercials?
Yeah,
Y'all
those
remember
were. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's fucking funny.
What were
man.
those like? I don't know those.
GoDaddy. Oh damn, you 25.
What was that like?
What was that?
This guy sound like-
What was
the
the .com bubble like?
Yeah.
What was a
Everything
commercial
failed.
like? I don't
Yeah.
remember what that. What is that?
GoDaddy.
Cable.
That's funny.
That's
You have no other stories?
That's it. I mean,
That's it?
if you want to do another one, I can find one real quick.
I have one last thing for this story while he looks. I don't understand how open defecation, smoking, and stepping on flowers are all on the same level of uncivilized behavior. Shitting on the ground.
That's wild.
And like
That's just
there's
when
a
it's in LA. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Everyone's shitting on the ground in LA.
Trampling flower beds and smoking.
yeah.
I want to know where they're having it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're having it in Xiamen, China.
Can we not like do it on a path that doesn't have flower beds? You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like that would be in China.
but you know what I mean? Like, even
Yeah.
in like when they do the marathons in Toronto, it's like on Lakeshore. There's no fucking flower beds.
Yeah.
Like, why are we going through like a little like a little garden?
A
Why?
little old lady's fucking
Yeah, some
flower
old
bed.
lady's fucking driveway. Why are you know?
Also, the defecation thing. Like, how many times did that have to happen for them
For
to
them
make
to
that
put
a
a
rule?
rule. Yeah.
Well, I
I'm
mean-
telling you, this guy's homeless.
26
man.
straight miles. Like, you're
He
gonna have
did
to
all
poop.
3 by
That's-
himself, and it was like, yo, we gotta take all of this.
I
shit
know
out.
people are like, you know what I mean? When you're running like that, you got to take a shit. So like that part I understand. And where are you supposed to do it? But like also, I'd rather hold in a shit than run after
a
I've taken a
yeah.
shit with like shit ass.
The residue.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't run with like
you don't wipe your
soggy
ass fucking properly.
No, what I'm saying is if they're
Oh.
running and shitting, they're not going to wipe their ass too.
Oh.
They're just
I wonder how that would work.
You know what I mean? Run
you know
and
what I
gun.
mean? Like, because
Running
imagine doing
and
it.
shitting?
I'm thinking doing it while you're running. You just strap on a pair of Depends for efficiency. You know what I mean? So you don't lose your place. in the race. That rhymed. But as you're going, I was thinking like how that would work, like as your butt cheeks and legs are moving.
You ever seen that?
Because usually you're sitting, so there's an open vacuum, if you want to call it that, for it to just come out.
Vacuum is wild. Have you seen the Jackass, the old Jackass video of the guy who shits while running? Ever seen that one? You pull it up. I think it's CKY2K because that was the.
I think I lost Kirby on that.
This shit does not compute with me. This is nothing. I even
shit while
wanted to.
running.
There's this guy called Max Savage. He does trick shot poop videos. So he'll like do like go on these weird. Never mind, I already lost it. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that.
Nah,
would bring it
continue,
back.
please. It's your show.
Now watch. It's gonna cut to this guy shit running at full speed.
This is Jackass. Oh, dude! Oh, dude! Oh, that's gross.
What the fuck?
That came out a lot cleaner than I thought, though.
So this guy, they used to do like
Right, pause.
they were guys. Some of them were part of Jackass, and they started their own thing. And there's a movie CKY2K from back in it. That's like fucking late '90s or some shit, early 2000s. But anyways, are they doing that? Like, is that while they're running? Is that
That's
What?
just
Taking
how.
the shit like.
is that what they're banning? Being like you can't
I
shit while
mean-
running?
I will imagine you're wearing underwear.
Of course, but what I
Yeah.
mean is like
But-
look at that, bro.
You think they just quickly
Yeah, man,
unfold
she-
the back
Yeah,
part?
she can just fucking
No,
let
it's just, isn't it? Because I know NASCAR drivers, they go while they're driving.
Right.
pissing.
Yeah, I think they do both.
No,
I've heard stories
way,
of
bro.
both. I've heard stories of both, bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
going
bro.
200 kilometers an hour.
You just lift a little and then that's it, I guess. But
Yeah.
I would imagine it's just sitting
See,
there.
this is something we don't talk about enough: is
I don't
shitting in
fucking
sports.
wanna think about
All right, that needs
You
to be
can't
so.
go before you fucking go. Like,
I mean,
Marathon
bro,
runners do shit their pants like often. Actually,
Do they?
Yeah, it's called runner's trots. Apparently, I've seen other stories, but apparently it's like a fairly common thing.
I can see that because, dude, it's like what? How long is an average marathon? Like
26
3 hours?
I think it's 26.2 miles.
No, I mean length of time.
I
Oh.
told my shit.
Well,
Well,
Uh,
this
yeah,
one was
long-ass
26
car
miles,
ride.
and Uncle Chen ran it in 3.5 hours.
Okay, if you can't hold your shit for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
But
can't
I think
hold
it's
your
the
shit for-
exertion.
Right, the pressure, the body's jumping up. and
You
down.
saying it like you understand a runner's plight.
I'm just saying, man. I've gone for a jog, and then all of a sudden, after 2 minutes, I'm like, I'm gonna shit myself. So it's just like, like
You're
you said-
trying to explain to me how it.
Listen,
you
man,
gotta
when I
you're
run-
in shape and you do a lot of in shape things. Come on, what the fuck, man?
Dude, you ever
What
been to
we
the
talking
gym and like, you know what I mean? You'll do a
Have
heavy
you?
bench press. Yes, I've been to the
Oh,
fucking gym.
okay.
You do so you do like one set of heavy weights, and you're like, I'm gonna shit myself, and then you have to go and shit because like the shit starts moving around.
I've never experienced that.
But you don't even eat though, bro. Like, that's what I mean, man. Like you don't eat at all. So what are you saying? If you were to rank it, clearly flower beds is
The worst. That's the worst thing
That's the
you could
worst.
do.
That's
To trample
Yeah.
on flower beds, that's the worst
Yeah.
thing you could do out of the three.
Yeah, out
I
of the
just
three.
picture some guy, bro. It's
And
like
smoking.
a beautiful garden. He's just like,
Yeah,
runs
you gotta
by and
purposely
kicks up all
go.
this
That's
fucking-
some fuck.
Yeah,
that's some
I think
hate-ass
I'm with
shit.
you too, because now that I've learned that it's like a common thing in marathon running that you shit your pants, I feel like that's just mean to like kill your career.
right,
Dude,
Off-
especially
off
for
of that.
Uncle Chen, because not only the smoking thing, but when you smoke, you gotta poop, bro.
Yeah.
So he
What
can't.
what would be
Now
really
he can't
funny
chain smoke.
if Uncle Chen is like they made all these rules because he's doing all those things.
All three of them.
They're like another fucking rule for Uncle Chen. Last year you were doing beds, now you shit, now you're smoking, brother.
You're shitting because you're smoking.
Next year he like shaves his head and they're like no bald people around races. They're just trying to get Uncle Chen
ban
out
him.
of race.
Like honestly, if you're gonna disqualify him, just do that and get rid of.
Look
the,
at this
the
guy
rules he
just
made.
fucking.
But isn't China like one of the most polluted countries in the world, anyways?
Yeah.
Fact guy.
Yeah.
What's
I mean, that's probably up there just
Yeah.
because of the number of people. There's smog in those places. And
So
stuff.
maybe they're trying to.
But
go
there's
green.
smog.
like,
lots
you
I don't
of
know
You
if
can't
this is
see
like
the
a
sky in
stereotype, but don't
Shanghai
they
at
smoke a
all.
lot too?
Yeah, they smoke.
They smoke.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember we had Hong Kong is obviously not the same as mainland China, but
Yeah.
they was talking about Hong Kong like trying to shame people out of smoking. So I think
Yeah.
that comes into play with this because they're saying uncivilized behaviors such as smoking. So I think they're trying to do like a public shaming campaign on smoking.
Right.
How far has smokers just fell, man? That used to be the coolest shit ever.
You don't think it's cool anymore?
I never thought it was like, oh,
Cool.
that guy's cool. He has a cigarette.
Back in
But I'm just talking about like societal wise. Now, like they could say uncivilized shit,
yeah.
and most of the population does it.
Can we think of
That's
3
crazy.
more uncivilized behavior that you would ban from sports, such as
A
racing?
flower bed is up there, man.
I actually
That's
can't even
one of the
believe-
most
I wouldn't
demonic
even-
shits I've like. You have to purposely go and fuck up flowers because you're running on paved road.
Yeah. One guy's there's like
Yeah,
a neighborhood.
Yeah,
He's
you
like, there's
gotta
a-
go off the path to fuck up flowers. Like that
someone
is-
you hate, like someone that lives in
Diabolical.
that
Yeah.
neighborhood.
Sorry guys, took a detour. Had to fuck up Cheryl's
You got
flower
it in a
bed.
go
car.
out your way.
You got
to
in
do
a
that
car and
shit,
did
man.
donuts on
Yeah,
someone's fucking
that's
lawn,
what it's
bro.
like.
Like,
It's the same shit.
Well, that picture there, it looks like it's in like a nice park. You know what I mean? Not that
Yeah.
one, the one you had before, but
Not his face.
yeah, like that looks like it's in like a little park. You know what I mean? A little
Yeah.
city park. Maybe they have like a people
where's
try and
this guy
cheat.
keeping his cigarettes? Because if he's chain smoking for 3.5 hours, he needs a carton. I would picture him
looks
have like
like-
one of those utility
It
bills
looks like
around
the-
this thing with just
like that.
packs of
It looks like the guy
cigarettes.
next to him is just a cigarette guy for him. He's like another one. He's like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like running next to him and lighting it for
Like
him.
Gatorade bottles, instead of Gatorade bottles,
yeah.
and putting that shit in his mouth.
Yeah, they got a
sparking it.
supply car with just
Yeah,
it says Marlboro on the front.
yeah, that'd be
It's a
hilarious.
cigarette guy. I think you had one. Did you have one locked and loaded? Other uncivilized things to do during sporting events?
I don't know. I think throwing up should be like, if you throw
Oh,
up, you're
dude.
out of the race.
What?
Football players do that. You ever see those?
Yeah,
videos?
on
They
the
just throw
sideline.
up? Yeah.
Fucking basketball. Sabrina, I forgot how to say her last name, but WNBA player during the championship. She threw up on the sideline, came right back, and then just like jade him.
Yeah.
Just
Or do you think
made
that,
like
though,
three
because,
threes
like,
or some shit.
if you throw up, it means you can't hang, like you just can't keep up?
I feel like in a race specifically.
Oh, in a race specifically.
You know what I mean? Like other sports, I get it. More nerves, I guess. This is like if you're like, 20 minutes into a marathon and you're just throwing up all over where everyone's
Right,
running,
yeah.
you're gone, buddy. If you stop and throw up on the side and keep running, no problem. You throw up where everyone's running and people are stepping in your yak, you're finished. You're out of the race, buddy.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Get out of the fucking
I'm
race.
trying to think. Like, I can't think of anything for the players.
Anything that's gonna
But-
fuck up anybody behind you.
I was thinking
Yeah.
for soccer, there's a bunch of soccer players. They always get in trouble for doing like white supremacist signs and shit.
Yeah, that too.
And so
That's
if
the
you're
fans,
running
though.
along,
Do
no,
they?
it's the players, dude.
I
They'll
thought in
always do
fucking
it.
Europe.
I don't know, man.
Not in fucking Europe. It
But
don't
like
seem
they, if the marathon runners are running around goose stepping
Wait,
down
explain
the.
this. Hey, what white supremacy things are they doing?
I've just seen
Like, what do you mean?
This guy says goose stepping.
I've seen like a couple of stories where like they score a goal and they don't do like the main one,
Yeah,
but they'll do like the fucking
what's
gang
his name?
signs for.
There's a few that are like Arnautovic is a guy on Inter. He's known for that. And I don't know if you remember in the last World Cup, but he scored a goal and just fucking did some Hitler salute shit and was all
Can
for
you show
it.
us? What-
Italian.
That's what he was doing. He did like shit like this. I can't remember. He did something else. I think not this. No, but he pulled his shirt down. He had a tat. I think it was a Nazi tat or something.
That's crazy.
Search Arnautovic is
Okay, there's a
yeah.
movie with Harry Potter.
ANRAU something like that.
There's a movie with Harry
I don't
Potter. It's like a Nazi movie.
It's called Harry Potter.
It's
There's a movie with Harry
Oh, the
Potter.
guy who
The
played
guy who
Harry
plays Harry
Potter.
Potter.
Oh,
Yeah,
Daniel
Daniel-
Radcliffe.
yes. He's in a Nazi movie.
Yeah.
I came home late and my roommate was home alone, lights
Yeah.
out, one candle lit, watching this Nazi movie. I walked in, there's just like Nazi signs like burning, and I was like,
Yeah.
dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's
Are
a
you
meme
okay?
of him saying a slur that was playing on the internet.
Yeah, I heard
on
the,
that
like
movie.
Is
what,
it not
like,
Arnautovic?
I can't spell. I can't spell this fucking
I
guy's
can't spell
name.
soccer. I don't speak
Here,
in
He
soccer.
plays on Inter. ARN.
Soccer player, white supremacist sign, Inter.
50,000 matches.
So he did get in trouble or didn't get in
He
trouble?
got in trouble. Like he got banned for a game because he was doing
A
some shit.
game.
And it was in the last. It was the last World
It
Cup.
was a
Bro,
friendly.
they be
The
calling the
DC
black
United,
players
they also
all
have like
type of
this
shit.
sign is like
Nothing.
apparently you're not cool to like flash. I don't know why. They're
Oh, yeah.
okay for
That's supposedly like a yeah. I mean, flaunting it pretty much.
Sorry.
A lot over there.
Type in. Sorry, just try and pull up his name.
Just fucking putting out the bat signal for this
He's
shit,
just
bro.
behind the camera.
Yeah.
That's just how Trump talks, dude.
Now it's okay to do the comments.
So type in.
Giving him the okay to say
He
some
like
shit
made
about
the
me.
circle so it's right in your
Yeah,
head.
exactly. Right? Fucking,
This one kind of
I'm up to
bothers
your
people.
tricks. You ain't slick.
He's looking
Nigga,
right
you
at
ain't
you. Dude.
slick, yo.
This is the side.
Arnautovic, ARNAU. No, sorry, ARN, yeah, RN, yeah, AUNTOVIC.
Ain't no way that's the real spelling.
Get rid of everything and just type in Arnautovic Euro Cup Pro.
Yeah. I think all the words you have before it.
Controversy. Go.
Oh, is this it?
Go up a little bit. That's Arnautovic.
Move your head.
He's fucking crazy.
He's doing that.
Oh,
thing.
the okay sign.
I think it's about attitude though, because if you,
He was,
the way
buddy.
he's
He was
flashing,
going
he's,
to the
like,
camera. Like,
inside.
if you see the video, he was going off, bro. Because they were also like they
This is
were
during the World
Video's
Cup.
unavailable.
World Cup or Euro Cup.
Euro Cup. Damn.
Yeah, he's fucking nuts. Like, I'm actually shocked that he still plays.
I can't get the video because
What
it's
team is this?
inappropriate. But
This was in the Euro. He plays for Croatia, I believe. Is he Croatian? Scroll down a little more.
I think I saw Serbia or Croatia.
his father is Serbian, is accused of yelling an anti-Albanian slur.
Okay, so he's
Specific.
Yeah, he's Serbian. But yeah, he's
Europeans are like really racist. Like,
the fans are way.
have you heard
worse.
these stories
That's where
of
they invented that shit.
back when Balotelli was playing?
Oh, the banana.
they would throw
throwing?
banana peels at
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Crazy shit, bro. Crazy shit.
This happened so Milan, AC Milan last weekend. They have a black goalie. He's from France. He's unreal, Michael Magnon, and they were doing racist chants. I can't remember who we were playing. I believe it was because like Lazio's known for being a very racial team. Like they've got a lot of Nazi heads in there.
Those are the strongest black people on this earth.
Yeah.
Soccer players in Europe.
So
Black
the-
soccer players in Europe.
They
Oh my
were
God.
chanting at him, and I think they were doing like monkey sounds or some shit.
Yeah.
And then like the whole team just walked off at the
okay.
beginning of the game for like, and then they had to postpone the game like half an hour and shit like that. And
Wow.
they booted out half the fans. They fined the team. They fined the city too, because like Lazio's always doing that shit. Like
Yeah.
they're just fucking crazy. So like they get
The shitty
racial
part is
fines
though
all the
is that
time.
probably just upset those fans even like, oh, fucking boys can't be boys anymore. You're fucking
Yeah.
postpone the match. Like,
Yeah.
And they all in like synchronization, like they planned that shit.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
And you know,
There's
in
a
Europe,
Facebook group chat.
they don't do the normal chants like in America. They do full out songs and shit.
yeah.
So everybody's fucking
And they
harmonized in their
single,
racial
they
chants and
single
shit.
out players all the time
Yeah.
with those chants.
Fucking
I'm all for like trying to get into a player's head, but like when they're saying some racist shit, like that's fucked, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uncivilized
Racist you gotta
behavior.
be, bro.
Uncivilized behavior.
Just
Yeah,
to
you're not
bring it
allowed
back to
to
the-
single out. You're not allowed to single out one runner by chanting racial shit at him. You know?
The duality of man. That's where Mark Anthony draws the line.
Yeah. Do not single out anybody. Just, that's funny.
Nice jokes.
Super critical to what I said earlier.
I was
But
gonna
anyway.
slip in another story here, but Coleman's got to go to work here soon, eh?
You got another job,
do.
man.
You
You're
what
No, I
time
not
got
is it?
100% in this, man.
What time is it?
3:10.
I got a little bit longer.
All right, last headline here. Let's do this one.
A second gay sex
All right.
tape.
Yeah, why don't you read it?
Oh, sorry.
We
Go
never-
ahead.
No, we never have the.
You wanna
guests read
take it?
A second gay sex tape was reportedly filmed inside the U.S. Capitol. What was the first one? When did that?
So a
Oh, you
couple
didn't hear about the first one?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about this?
Yeah, I did.
What
So-
happened there?
A couple weeks before this, this person that worked, I forget what his position was.
He's a staffer. So
Staffer.
Like,
He was caught making a sex tape, a gay sex tape specifically, in the U.S. Capitol, and then there was a Republican senator who was suspicious of this activity, so launched an investigation. They found it. Apparently, there's this underground. I don't want to call it cult, but like there's this underground like thing that goes on in the government in the States where they film gay sex tapes in government buildings specifically, and then they share them in this like chat room that they're all in.
Can you fact check this?
This was in the original
no.
article.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's always in the government buildings, but there's like a group chat for like gay men in politics is what it was.
Oh, I thought the thing was it was always filmed in government buildings.
I
as
don't
well.
think
Or
so.
that's just the thrill of it.
The outlier was they filmed the first one was filmed in the Senate hearing room, which is like the one that you see on C-SPAN.
Right.
And then a staffer for a Democratic senator was fired for this one. Then there was a second one that came out after an investigation by a Republican senator, and the gentleman that was suspected to be involved, they couldn't pin it on him. His face wasn't in it, but it was like I also don't think this.
Show us your dick. Show us your fucking dick.
Yeah, but he ended up leaving this guy's payroll, but like on good terms.
Yeah.
But they probably were like,
So they're firing people for doing this.
Yes, having sex in the
I mean, I don't see the problem since there's video of politicians fucking the American people at Capitol for years. Hey yo.
hell
There's
yeah.
a whole lot. There's a lot of people that think this is the worst thing to happen to the Capitol.
That's
For
wild.
real.
There's a lot.
This is disgusting. This is treasonous.
That's wild. I don't even know what to say. Like, as long as people are getting fired,
Gay people
for it.
are going out of control, desecrating the Capitol like this.
This is what the counter should have been
Yeah,
to the Capitol
to
Hill
January
riots. If
si-
they
this
knew it was going to happen,
It should have
they're
been
like, just
January 7th.
orgy it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They would have
January
postponed it to the
7th.
7th.
This should have been January 7th.
That's wild. As long as they're getting fired, because I would get fired if I fucked at work. So they should get fired if they fuck at work. I don't care about
Yeah.
gay or not. They should
Yeah.
be fucking fired.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. Like, that is,
I think it's funny that they put gay sex. Like, that's what's bothering them the most.
Yeah, the gay part is a useless adjective.
Yeah, that doesn't need to be there.
Gay
It's like
sex.
if there's a sex tape floating around the Oval Office, like that's a problem regardless of who I don't give a fuck if you're fucking a dog. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like if your dick's out at work, you know what I mean? Like you're fired. What's going on here?
oh, dude, I was thinking too, because I haven't been in many government buildings, but I imagine in the States, every government building is just plastered with photos of all the old
Propaganda
like,
and shit.
founding
Yeah.
fathers and just
Right.
all the old white people that used to run the country. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, if you're a gay man, that might be part of the thrill. Is like when you walk out of the room, you just had sex and just looking at all of these like founding fathers just
All of them are
staring
just, like-
at you, like with those like just like unimpressed eyes, just looking at you as you walked out.
And they're all whispering, "We did it too." We all did this. You know what I mean? Fucking stupid. You got the George Bush fucking face up there.
Yeah, just because I like this. I saw this tweet. This headline.
There's been a second sex tape.
Yeah.
Oh,
Second gay
shit,
sex
That's
tape.
hilarious.
That's funny.
He's like,
That's
"Oh,
funny as
shit."
fuck. That's funny.
But he's reading the book upside down. That's funny.
Oh yeah.
That's
So
funny, bro.
yeah, sex tapes in the Capitol, bro. It's
Mm-mm.
this
See, if that
building's
was-
seen some shit, bro.
If that was about Trudeau in Parliament, it would just say sex tape. You know, it wouldn't say. 'cause,
yeah, nice.
And I kind of respect it because they're doing it for the love of the game. They're not doing it for viewerships or anything like that.
There's like a political OnlyFans that comes up, like
Yeah.
the boxing chick, just like senator whatever.
On-
Because you
on
can't get
OnlyFans.
credit for this and,
Yeah.
and get viewership.
Yeah,
you know,
just for the
your
love of
right.
the game.
You can't
yeah.
get followers off this. They're just doing it for the love of the game, man.
On C-SPAN, it just pops
I
up with an
respect
OnlyFans
it,
link.
man.
Someone's got to keep this gay sex tape shit going. If it's not going to be you, I guess I'll do it. You know, guys are keeping it going. It's like when you bring fucking oranges to soccer practice. Like, who's doing the sex tape next week?
Yeah.
Oh, that's you? Okay, great, nice. And who you fucking?
You haven't done it yet this year.
Yeah, you have to fuck someone later. That's hilarious. And you get no clout for it whatsoever.
That is so because you'll never see a second straight sex tape.
That's right. It would just be like,
You'll never see that.
It would just say second
It's
sex.
such an unnecessary
when do they?
adjective.
I wonder
man.
when they get rid of the number. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
how many?
Another? When does it become another?
Yeah. When does it go from? Is it after 3? It's like a third sex tape.
When did it happen for mass shootings? When did it stop being a third or fourth mass shooting, just another mass shooting?
That's a good. I like that. When is
Mass
it
shootings
become
or just
another?
the analogy?
No. When it becomes when it becomes another. Is it after
Yeah.
3 or 4?
I think it's the same thing when it comes to sex. It's like threesome, foursome, then orgy. So I think after the fourth, it's like a fourth one.
People
that
say
fifth.
foursome.
Yeah. To
Foursome.
me, I'm a believer that foursome is just an orgy, but people call it a foursome. So.
I think because then that's just two couples.
Right. You need that odd one to make it.
Yeah,
a
I think it's
group.
got to be odd. I mean, but six
So
is
if there's
also an orgy.
six,
No,
then
6
it's-
is also an orgy.
So there's going to be a third, fourth, and fifth sex tape.
And
No, the fifth one will
Is
be
another.
Yeah.
then 5
There you go.
sounds nice though. Like that's a clickable headline.
The fifth gay
yeah.
sex tape. I was the first, bro. I was the first one. That's all I'm saying. Which gay sex tape are you? Fourth. But he's the guy who's another is all pissed off. He's like, I'm just another gay sex tape,
The
man.
sixth one's got to be pissed.
Because then,
Whoever's-
yeah, another is with all the ones after that. You know,
Yeah.
you're not even ranked. You know what I mean?
it's like people that are collectors.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, I have like the 7th edition, not as cool as the 3rd or first. you know?
Yeah, that's fucking funny. The semantics of another is great. That's a good way to end, I guess.
I think
Yeah.
that's where we.
That was a quick hitter. I love that.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks for listening to another podcast.
That's funny as fuck.
This has been a lot of fun, man. Thanks for coming
Yeah.
back. Nice to meet you, man. This was
Nice
a lot of
meeting
fun.
y'all, man.
This episode's coming out in a few days, like Wednesday next week. So any shows or anything you guys want to promote that's coming up?
Yeah, I'm opening for Tyler Fisher March like first and second.
Cool.
Yeah, he's a guy from New York. He's a
Cool.
good comic.
Where about?
I have no idea. It's in Toronto, but
Okay, cool.
they added a 5th show because he keeps selling out. So
Once it's the 6th, it's another.
Yeah.
after that, it's just another fucking show. Fuck,
5 shows. Damn, how many nights?
2 nights.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay.
You know Tyler Fisher?
Oh yeah, I got 2 shows at Comedy Bar. I got one on February 16th at Comedy Bar.
Okay, right on.
I forgot the name of the show.
You
but
point
it's
at me
gonna
because
be-
you want me to. I got.
I'm just
I got
pointing in
shows.
general.
Hey,
February 16th,
mark it down.
Comedy Bar. I didn't prepare for this, so look on the website. You'll see the show. My name will be on the show, and I got an album coming out soon.
Right on, man.
Yeah,
Right
I
on.
got an album coming
Audio,
out.
video.
Audio,
Nice.
old school comedy.
Nice. I
album.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called.
Hell yeah, dude.
Undetermined name yet, but we're gonna figure it out.
I like it's a good name. Undetermined yet.
Another
Another one.
another audio
Another
album.
one.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Just follow
It's
me, and
coming out
I always
soon.
post it. You know what I mean? I'm always posting what I'm doing. So
cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for coming on the show, man.
thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks
y'all,
for having me, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Catch
you
y'all
all.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Thank
especially,
you.
most
I
importantly,
appreciate you.
think
I
which
hear
camera is
you.
it? Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
And you.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
Really appreciate you.
Therefore, down to the wire means the very last possible moment or to the very end.